Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and this is another video about pro wrestling. And yeah, I know, today is the WWE pay-per-view for the show Crown Jewel, but I think also later on tonight, AEW Collision is gonna be coming on. See, that's another thing about it too. When it comes down to professional wrestling, I'm not really used to watching pro wrestling on a Saturday. But you see now, even with the WWE, they have their pay-per-view events coming on a Saturday, but I'm not used to seeing a wrestling show on a Saturday. But anyway, I got a question for y'all because to all of the wrestling fans out there, I'm pretty sure y'all are familiar with the video game SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. I'm pretty sure y'all are familiar with the career story mode where when you play as John Cena, you go up against MVP and MVP forms the crew better than Utopia with William Regal and I think Umaga, I believe. But yeah, in the video game, it shows where MVP does the promo where he talks about saying that John Cena had beat him at Tribute to the Troops, and he talks about saying that he has sand in his eye and the match should have been stopped. I just got a question for y'all. What if John Cena and MVP actually had a rivalry in the WWE? What if John Cena and MVP actually had a storyline against each other in the WWE instead of it just being on the video game? My fellow pro wrestling fans, my fellow John Cena fans, my fellow MVP fans, let's have a discussion about this. Do y'all feel that it would have been pretty cool if John Cena and MVP had a rivalry in the WWE instead of just in the video game? What if they actually had a rivalry? I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. Do I feel that it'll be cool if John Cena and MVP actually had a rivalry in the WWE? Yes. I feel that it would have been amazing. I feel that it would have been awesome if John Cena and MVP had a storyline. I think it would have been amazing if John Cena and MVP had a rivalry in the WWE. I feel that it would have been amazing if MVP, William Regal, and Umaga actually teamed up to form better than Utopia in the WWE because that's what it shows in the video game SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. But yeah, MVP, his character, Montel Vontavious Porter in the WWE, MVP had success as the United States champion because I mean when he made his WWE debut, he had a storyline against Chris Benoit. He had a rivalry against Chris Benoit, and you see when he was training to be a professional wrestler, when he made his debut in the WWE, Chris Benoit was actually like a mentor to MVP. And yes, I know Chris Benoit, what he did was a tragedy, but you can't lie when you watch Chris Benoit's wrestling matches. You can't lie. Chris Benoit definitely had skills. Chris Benoit was definitely like a master of his craft as a professional wrestler. As a professional wrestler, Chris Benoit knew what he was doing, and as a pro wrestling veteran, he was like a mentor to MVP. He was helping MVP get better as a professional wrestler. But yes, there's no excuse. What Chris Benoit did was a tragedy. But yeah, and after like Chris Benoit had passed away, he had like a storyline against Matt Hardy, and him and Matt Hardy actually formed like a tag team. Like, yeah, when in the beginning of MVP's WWE career, he had some success. I mean, as a professional wrestler, he did get booed because the storyline between him and Matt Hardy did beat him for the United States Championship. And, you know what I mean? Like, But yeah, MVP, his character in the WWE Montel Vontavious Porter, it was entertaining. And I feel like if him and John Cena would have had a storyline, if they would have had a rivalry, if they would have did promo against each other, I feel that it'll be something that'll be very entertaining for the WWE universe and for the wrestling fans all over the world. Would I like to see a rivalry between John Cena and MVP in real life? Yes. Instead of it being just on the video game, it would be pretty cool if it actually happened in the WWE. But yeah, my fellow John Cena fans, my fellow MVP fans, and that's another thing too. John Cena, also had some experiences with Chris Benoit too, because I remember like in the beginning, like John Cena when he called himself the Doctor of Thugonomics, like him and Chris Benoit, they had like a tag team. But yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, like my fellow John Cena fans, my fellow MVP fans, my fellow WWE fans, and my fellow pro wrestling fans, let's chat. What if John Cena and MVP actually had a rivalry in the WWE? Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.